Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing great there. In this session, we will go over the steps to perform the version on a Kubernetes cluster using Kubeadm. Please note that this session is part of the Kubernetes cluster architecture, and it can carry anywhere between 7% to 14% weightage of your total score. So please note that this is very likely that you will be asked to perform the upgrade of the control plane and not the worker node, but it doesn't really matter because the procedure for both is the same. So make sure you upgrade the control plane first though. Then you repeat the same on your worker nodes. For your reference, I have listed all the commands here to perform the upgrade, and I recommend practicing these and also saving the bookmark for the Kubernetes documentation page in your browser. So I'm going to show you the documentation page before we actually perform the upgrade. But before we go to the documentation page, let's go through the steps that I have listed here one by one to understand the function of each and why it is important. In the step one, we will be updating the package metadata for apt and also find out what version we want to upgrade. In the step two, we will be installing the desired version of the Kubeadm on the control plane. Please make sure you remove the hold before the installation and place hold again after the install. This will help you prevent updates by the other software, right? So in the step three, in order for us to prepare the control plane and master node, we must evict as many pods as possible. So please use this flag ignore daemon sets to make sure that components such as CNI, in my case, Calico, you have to check what is yours, is also, is not evicted basically. So this must run. So also make sure that the version you're trying to upgrade is compatible with the CNI running in your setup. Now we come back to the step four. We will use this step. In this step, we will use the upgrade plan command to check the existing cluster before updating the software. Again, you will notice that there are a lot of versions and later than what you want to upgrade in your setup today, but we just have to pick the one that we need, which is 1.20.1. Again, I will share the output of this shortly. In this step, we will use the upgrade plan command to check the existing cluster before updating the software. Again, you will notice that there are a lot of versions and later than what you want to upgrade in your setup today, but we just have to pick the one that we need, which is 1.20.1. Again, I will share the output of this shortly. Moving on to the step 5, we will be ready to actually upgrade the software. The output of this command would be large and there might be prompts in between, so for you to say yes for the upgrade. In the step 6, we will be restarting the kubelet and uncordoning the node. So systemctl daemon reload and systemctl restart kubelet are the two important commands here to remember. And once those commands are executed, you simply type kubectl uncordon master node to uncordon the master node. So that will basically get the master node back online and available for scheduling if needed. So friends, I'm sharing a documentation page for upgrading Kubernetes cluster. It's under administration with Kubeadm, and then you select upgrading Kubeadm clusters as a second option. Again, this section is available under the tasks and administer a cluster option here on the left-hand side of your pane. So if you're upgrading from 1.19 to 1.20, and this would be the page for reference. And this page has like, before what you begin performing the upgrades, what you should be aware of. And there's additional information about training nodes, which version you want to upgrade, what upgrade, upgrading control plane nodes. There's a procedure here that I listed on my slide as well. Check the version and to run the upgrade plan. Then you finally apply your upgrade, and then you would see the output like success. So without further ado, let's go ahead and perform the upgrade process in our system, and that will give you a reference for